Before this video starts, I want to give a massive shout out to all my channel members. If you want to receive a shout out, then become a channel member today and you'll be shown on screen like all these other channel members here. Anyways, enjoy the video. In version 15.5, the long-awaited true form of Supercat is released, and in this video, I want to see what this true form gains and to see if it's able to improve on their kit. Like with all Advent units, their true forms are acquired through their Advent Revenge stages, and in this case, Revenge against Pugsley, for which I have a video here for you to check out once you're done watching this one. For now though, let's discuss what our feline friend acquires. Before we start, like, comment, subscribe, the whole ordeal. The footage of Supercat's true form is at level 50. Before we dive into their true form, I want to discuss Supercat before their true form to give an idea as to what they did before. Supercat is a very fast debuffer who also sports a wave blocker. This wave blocker aspect of their kit is very different from Octopus's, who instead of using it to stop waves altogether, it's best to deny slower but deadlier waves like those of Axolotl. Being a rare unit also gave them the unique niche of being the only wave blocker that could be used in 4-star stages period, but generally it's easier to just use more wave immune units. It also pairs nicely with Bahamut, who can help block an incoming wave and allow Bahamut to land a hit against something. The best place to see this in action is on floor 30 of the Heavenly Tower. Outside of this aspect however, their extremely high knockback count of 10 makes them unreliable at continuously blocking wave attacks. The other thing that Supercat brings to the table is the ability to weaken a single traitless enemy for 6.67 seconds. This gives them an uptime of over 100%, meaning they can consistently keep a target weakened. This fact made them extremely useful against enemies like Delphina, whose damage into your backline was pretty high, so dampening that to half is solid. However, their low endurance made it so they have a hard time getting hits on enemies like Arost, who can consistently juggle them. Overall, Supercat is a unique wave blocker who can also shut down quite a few traitless threats, but how does their true form improve on this? Well, to get a good look at this, we need to pull up their stats. What they gain in their true form consists of a 20 speed boost, bumping their speed from 60 to 80. They also gain the resist ability, quadrupling their health against traitless enemies. At level 50, this boosts their effective health to 194,000, excluding the weaken they deliver. They also gain curse and surge immunity. The speed boost is nice for a few reasons. One of them is simply the fact that they become easier to time into specific enemies that you want to weaken. It also allows them to have an even easier time slipping into enemy blind spots, like Henry's and cloned farmers. It also allows them to be more easily usable with some rusher units, like speed boosted Bahamut and the Yukimura twins, as the time to summit between the two decreases given their closer speed stats. One last positive is that with having so many knockbacks, they can more easily rebound into an enemy either to reset the weaken or to help block enemy progress more quickly. Resist is by far the biggest addition to their kit. This addition, in conjunction with their speed boost, allows them to effectively always weaken a traitless threat of your choice. This is especially useful for enemies like Arost and Rain D, who would otherwise be fairly difficult to hit before their true form. This resistance also gives them a lot more staying power into traitless threats as well, sometimes to the point where a second one goes off cooldown and the first one is still alive. Resist also now allows them to be a proper wave blocker into various traitless enemies like Cory and Mr. Murr, as their damage when weakened isn't enough to knock them back. The last two additions are also pretty nice, these being Curse and Surge Immunity. Curse Immunity is nice on stages that feature either relic enemies or the relic doge base, allowing them to continue to weaken a traitless threat with little difficulty. Surge Immunity also helps expand their uses into both the Cappy twins and Master Earl. While Cappy Kawano themselves can't be weakened, Supercat can still be used to weaken the Cappy Jr. that appears on the final stage. They can also be used to just be an extra staller against Kawano thanks to their resist ability. Against Ural, the Curse and Surge Immunity makes it so that Ural has a harder time pushing, allowing for other Surge Immune or high range units to stay more safe. Alternatively, they can be used as a starting staller to help build your cache, or to be used when your stack of units perishes to stall for cooldowns or to rebuild cache. Besides against traitless enemies, not much changes about their wave blocking capabilities, where it's just best to use them to block strong waves for rushers like Bahamut to get in safely. So, how good is Supercat's true form? Well, they didn't get a lot of changes, but the few changes they got increased their ability to weaken traitless threats by a large margin. Resist allows them to tank several strong hits at a time, as well as the increase in movement speed makes them much more reliable in weakening threats like Arost and Rain D. Surge and Curse Immunity also help expand where they can be used, like being a solid unit against both Ural and the Cappy twins. With all that said, I want to thank you for watching this analysis of Supercat's true form. If you thought this insight was interesting, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy Battlecat's content, and comment down below your thoughts on them. I'd love to hear what you all think. Also, shout out to the following channel members: Dr. Deadly, Gament, Virus Apero, Just a Shark, Gross Captain Ultra, Potato King, Clamorous, Barely Grover, Jade Rabbit, Tentacle Gaming, I May Be Dumb, I'm Too Few, Alex the Durex, Carlos Fabian, Hugberto, The Real Knight, Jenna Kultenberg, The Gelatinous Cube, Warp ST, and Mimi Ash for being silver members or higher. If you want to receive a shout out like these channel members here, then become a silver member or higher today. Becoming a channel member supports what I do in a way that helps keep the lights on and allows me to continue making content for all of you to watch. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day.